Hey,
What up, everyone?
welcome to your favorite Thursday night live chat. I think we might be having technical difficulties because it doesn't look. Oh, we are. We're up on Rumble. All right.
Oh,
So
I'm so excited. All
two
three.
big things. Two big things tonight. One, this is only our second Thursday night on Rumble, and Rumble sucks. So if you comment on Rumble. If you comment on Rumble, we will not see it on StreamYard. So I have Rumble up over here.
It doesn't.
So
You
if you
can't
want
see
it,
the comments and everything.
you can't see the comments in StreamYard.
Oh my god!
And so like
surprised. Like I'm 0% surprised.
if we were to do some type of giveaway or something like, and they were to use whatever word we're going to use that night in Rumble, we're not going to see it here. So Rumble's kind of terrible.
Dude, let's do a giveaway later. And do Rumble sucks. But YouTube sucks too, so whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah. So that kind of ties in. Oh, Croak is chatting over there. He says, "I think I'm the only one here." He's on Rumble.
He's the only one. Hold on.
That
can we jump straight into
yeah,
this?
Yeah.
No, not that one. Wow, Walsh is really hitting that chocolate ice cream hard.
Yeah, he is. I will say this though, guys. So I was running low for Walsh's birthday. I bought him some beard oil. I bought him like a 4-pack of beard oil. And I'm running low on beard oil. And so I was like, hey, is there any of those 4 that you really like or that your wife really likes? And he says, well, this Bay rum. So I bought it and I crack it open. First one to smell is my wife. I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? Like holding it away from me. She takes a sniff. She's like, oh, I like that. Like, your favorite beard oil.
He's like, oh,
yeah. Hey, Angry Sarge is over on Rumble, and so is Prepper Book Club. Good to see you guys over there. Yeah, so he is growing a beard. He is putting beard oil. He's taking care of it.
Dude, I love Mike. I've been gone.
Fortunately, Jason is no longer wearing a mask. Harry normally says that what is it? Jason has a voice, a face for radio, and a voice for television.
Yeah, that's what. Oh my! So me and Jason were actually talking just beforehand how we had some different people he was talking with who was asking about like how to get started on YouTube, and when like we were like, oh man, we're running out of time, we didn't get to finish this conversation. So I'm just gonna kind of share with you all what I was gonna say to Jason. I'm really surprised the number of conversations I have about how to start a YouTube and not about the channel. I would probably say like 90% of my conversations about YouTube are like nothing to do with the channel, not like, oh, I like gear, oh, I like that. It's like, okay, how do I get started? And then I kind of like go over like, you know, the basic equipment and like, hey, how do you build consistency? So I don't know. I don't think that's something we'd ever do as a video, but if you guys ever wanted it, or I guess you could just message us and we can tell you kind of the basics of it. I know there's a few people who've asked us about that before too, but if you ever want to start your own channel, and some of you guys do, I know like Ironside has his own, my favorite Libertarian. But if you ever just kind of want to know what building blocks we use to get started, I think the biggest thing that surprised us, Jason, you can correct me here, the low amount of subscribers we needed to get traction from big companies.
Yeah. Well, and it was interesting to me, and this is what I tell a lot of people now. We had companies that were telling us, yeah, you know, you guys only had whatever 900 subscribers, but the big thing for them was how consistent were these guys. Like, so funnily enough, the second thing that I wanted to point out real quick was that we are doing a giveaway tonight. We are going to be doing an HRT hoodie, not the one that Walsh is wearing, but the exact same thing. I have it right here. So
yeah,
we'll be doing that later on.
It won't stink like me, but it'll be the same.
But I bring that up, one, to tell everyone, but two, HRT was actually one that said, Chris from HRT was like, well, I looked at your channel and I knew that you guys were going to do really good because I saw how consistent you were. So he was willing to take a risk on us because he saw the consistency that we were doing videos at. And that's been a big thing for us to stay consistent. We've talked about, you know, like, oh, man, like the live chat. Should we do the live chat every Thursday? It's like, yes, we need to do the live chat every Thursday. Sam Resendez. I'm gone for a couple weeks and the place is a disaster. It's what happens, man.
No, sorry, go ahead. Keep going now.
No, so that's basically it. Like, we love I love the consistency. Like I was telling Walsh, even if Joe and Walsh were tired of the live chat, I would still want to do it because I love the consistency that it brings. I love the interaction that it brings with our viewers. Just have a good time here.
Yeah, and I tell people that too. Like, even if you're gonna do anything, sorry, Cody, you're all there's so many people coming in to say hi. So, hey, everyone, as you're coming in to say hello, Tactical Java, good seeing you. I hope you're wearing that fancy suit you had on over at Shot Show. That looks amazing. So I do tell people, like, if you're looking to do YouTube, the number one key is consistency. Don't be that crazy person who does a video every day. Whatever your consistency is, stick with it, and then you can kind of sell that as a marketing thing. So like, hey, look at me, I always do a video every 2 weeks. So they can kind of bank on that. So just we can help you out if you ever want to do one. I'd love to see people like the Dude. I'd love to see people like Croak, J Murph. Like, there's some people who I go to for a lot of information that I would love to see them talk about the same thing we do. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to stop talking and let these guys talk. So yeah. Let us know if you're ever interested in that. It's just interesting. We had friends ask about it too. So
yeah, and that actually ties into another thing that I don't know if Walsh wanted to talk about this, but that idea of us not being the end all be all when it comes to, our knowledge or our training is why we're reaching out and trying to find additional people to bring onto the channel as actual, I don't even know what you would call us.
Subject matter
content creators.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about for the YouTube channel, bringing additional folks on that have certain experience in realms that we have no experience. And, we've been in the military. Yeah, we have some law enforcement experience, but what about camping? What about survival, like wilderness survival? What about urban survival, land navigation? Yeah. The last time I did land nav was like 2012.
Yeah.
So
we got a bit of a treat for you guys. Coming on soon. We have a cool guest is going to be coming to join us and talking about all kinds of cool survival, like just different scenario stuff. So I want you guys to start thinking in that realm. So when he comes on, you guys have all kinds of stump the chump survival stuff. No, I'm kidding. You probably won't stump him. I'll be honest with you. He'll probably tell you the answer. Like, nope, you would do this. So really cool guy who's going to be coming on. So we're really looking forward to that and hoping to see kind of where that path takes us to.
Yeah.
The biggest announcement of today, which we're talking about, the reason we're doing all HRT gear and we're giving away HRT stuff, we have an HRT discount code, and you guys are never going to guess what it is. It is a totally unique code that you've never heard of before, and it's going to be today's giveaway name with our wheel. So discount code TLDCO to save money on HRT. Tonight's giveaway is going to be members only.
Yeah, members only.
Members only XL. No,
it's a large, but it fits like an XL.
Yeah, so I'm wearing a large. I normally wear an XL. It fits very well. So just know kind of the sizing. Members only. I'll build the wheel. Entry is TLDCO, so you know the new HRT discount code.
Yeah, so if you want to be entered, if you're a member, and that's Patreon member or a YouTube member, you could type in TLDCO. Walsh will build the wheel. And for those of you that some people here that said it's been a while since they've been on, so I feel like I should give them a taste of what is coming.
Oh, hit it!
It's time for the wheel of disappointment.
It's not even time yet.
It's great. It's great every time. So,
the dude, he goes, "Can you duct tape?" No. Hold on, I'm getting that one. Can you duct tape to
a plaque or two?
We could probably do that.
Okay. The Bakes Bucks. What the hell?
So good.
Sean says, "Is Walsh shining the hoodie?"
We could do it. We could sign it. No,
you could if you don't mind. Do you need a pound symbol? I'm gonna call it pound. I don't know, Walsh. What do you think?
What's a pound for? What are you talking about?
To enter the, you don't need to. You just do TLDCO, Mike.
Just do that.
TLDCO. 12 Bravo Texas. My eyes are burning. You're gonna get a kick then because I don't know. Should I say it?
Okay, I will. I'll share it. So we wanted. So me and Jason were talking like, hey man, let's do a funny short. Maybe I can just redo some stuff. Let's do something funny for kind of letting people know about the TLD CO discount code. And I'm like, I'll use last year's Black Friday sale. I'll just do a crappy voiceover so it's funny. And he's like, well, how about I do the car salesman? I was like, oh my god, you have to So it's gonna be like a whole car salesman short. He does the whole night, the whole same setup, but for the discount code. It is. I saw version 1. He's like, well, I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I was like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's so good. It's such a gem.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta add.
And it's because we love you guys.
Yeah,
that's really it.
It's what it is. Yeah, not because we're ridiculous at all.
Well, yeah, that too. I wonder if Chris is gonna see it and he's gonna be like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's probably watching right now, like, wait, what are they gonna do?
What are they doing?
All right, go back on some comments because we had a whole bunch at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry. So we actually missed this one. Shadowman gave us a super chat. We're having a good time here, and you still disappoint us with the wheel. Yeah.
Hey, we owe Prepper Book Club T-shirt for the Wheel of Disappointment for you guys.
You still haven't got him that? I thought you were going to get him that.
No, I'm reminding myself
to write it down.
Yeah,
write it down.
Next week it'll be like, send it with Joe's shoes, and I'm like,
Banks says, I have the perfect question. It's 100% M81 related, by the way.
Hey, where's your placard?
Mine?
Do you have that placard? Do you have the M81
placard? Not within reach.
Oh.
No. I do have an M81 placard. Banks Bucks M81 is life for me. So I do have an M81 placard. Yeah, I saw that. Although this Croak says wilderness survival only needs one tip. You're gonna die.
I think you're gonna be surprised because he's a teach me a bunch of stuff. What do we get? I have to ask him. What are we calling him? Because we try to give everybody their most standardized names. So I don't know what he wants to be called.
Yeah.
HRT
discount code. Yeah. We're excited, man.
Dude, here's the question. Here's the question you had though. Hey, Walsh, do they have an M81 hoodie? I'm gonna tell.
So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing I'll tell you. So you cannot buy these hoodies. I am upset that these hoodies are not for sale.
Tell me what you told me when I sent it to
basically,
you. Go,
what's that?
Dude, you were like, dude, it's because you're like, hey, is that a hoodie? And I was like, hey, you gotta wait. I sent him a sneak peek, and he's like, dude, people are gonna riot. Like, you can't buy these.
Yeah, you cannot buy these hoodies. I tell Chris, like, we tell HRT all the time, the moment that they sell hoodies, they'll probably sell out of them. But this hoodie that we're giving away is right here, ready and willing for the lucky recipient. You cannot buy this hoodie. And I don't know if they're like, we told HRT, you guys need to start selling hoodies. And they were like, are you sure? Like, seriously? Do you think hoodies would sell? We're like, yes, they will sell. I promise you they will sell. So if you want to enter the giveaway for it, remember just TLDCO, which is our discount code for HRT.
12
and hit
Bravo,
that like button.
Yeah, 12 Bravo Tech. He's Patreon, right?
I don't know.
12 Bravo, remind me, because you're not showing up as a member on here. I see you as an entry. This one's for members only. Let me know if you're a member. I can never know what
Texas. Where's the other two delinquents?
Cody is lost in the desert still.
Yeah. Joe did actually have a family emergency. Legit. Derek Murphy. What's up, Derek? Does TLD have shirts? Why, yes, we do. Good sir.
We do.
We have a whole bunch. So if you go to our website, thinlinedefenseco.com, there's a link there. Actually, I'll find the spread shop, whatever it's called, link, and I'll throw it in the comments. Let's see here. Ironside says, my Wheel of Disappointment shirt just showed up. That is probably going to be my next purchase. All right. Who was that? Derek Murphy. So the link to the merch, TLD merch, is going into the comments. Mike Farley. I mean, I was already disappointed today when my new jeans came in the mail and didn't fit, so the wheel won't do much else.
Hey, so super weird. 12 Bravo said he's been a member for a year, and it's for some reason it's just not highlighting here. So I'm just gonna press.
Okay.
So I don't know. I thought it was.
Easy peasy. Yeah, I could go check right now.
Yeah.
But I trust you. Okay. Where am I? Tackle Jawa. M81 is away. He is correct. M81 is away. Thanks, buddy. I'm trying to find load bearing M81 plate carrier setup. I wanted to snatch up the Cry, but it doesn't come in M81. Well, there's a company. What's that company that I'm thinking of that has an M81? Man, it's right on the tip of my tongue. HRT.
Oh, that's
it.
Code.
Yeah. So no joke. They're the LBAC.
Is that M81?
No. Sorry, not the LBAC. The rack.
The rack. Oh,
and
yeah.
the H-rack.
That's pretty. I would say it's not
load bearing.
I'm not trying to say it's not load bearing, but it's also not load. Like it's still substantial. Like you could definitely load that up.
Hold on. The LBAC does come in M81. I'm on their site right now.
Then you want to get
and it is in stock.
So there you go. Thanks.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Jason,
sorry, you're gonna have to spend some money. My favorite pastime is causing other people to spend money.
People tell me too, like, well, do you know how much money you've cost me? And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Is it cool at least? Like, did you get cool stuff at least?
Call him Discount Cody.
Dude, check out. Dude, listen to Mike. He's further on. He's saying he's wearing extra medium.
Yeah. Oh, I do have to say, if you win this this sweater, hopefully you have the muscles to fit into it. Because just take a look at Walsh.
You gotta get.
Gotta get swole to fit into that sweatshirt. Banksbuck says, "Oh, I know, I'm looking, but do they have an M81 snapback?"
What's this? A hat?
A hat. Yeah.
I don't know.
So I don't know. At SHOT Show, they had a multicam Tropic and a multicam Alpine trucker hat, like the Flex Fit hat. Really good.
Hold on. Wait. What's Banksbuck talking about here? Hold on. I got him. Banksbuck says, "Oh yeah, Walsh. I went home with the wizard patch, and my buddies loved it. Did we give him one?
Which wizard patch? The Wizard Nation patch?
Yeah, or we gave a bunch away at SHOT Show. If we like, I don't think remember.
Yeah, we didn't meet you at SHOT Show. I think you would have told us, like,
yeah,
"Hey, I'm Banksbuck." Or were you the guy that was like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?"
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, I think Banksbuck probably has a phone, or at least has social media.
Bravo says, "Wait, what size is the hoodie?" It's a large, but it does fit like an extra large.
Oh no! Hold on, you guys see the super chat? Hold on, we have to pause everything. I had a lady ask me why I had a wizard and an alligator on my shirt. That's the reason. That's the reason. This conversation right here is the reason why I had it.
Here you go. The dude says they'll sell twice the hoodies if they put a wizard on the other sleeve. Ooh.
Okay,
if we could do like some special order with that.
What if we did a TLD collab that was HRT hoodies with the Jimothy on the sleeve?
We should ask Chris if we could do it.
He'd be like, I don't think Jeem's gonna go for that.
I don't think so.
I'm hoping he's watching. Like, I don't think Jeem's gonna like that.
Yeah, Chris, if you're watching, ask Jeem.
Hey, I want to.
Or you know what? Just say it's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Hey, I did want to share this with you, Jason, because I'll share this with our viewers. So we work a bunch with Primary Arms. We get to show a bunch of all their equipment off, and I love to see their stuff. And every single time, I tell them, I'm like, hey, we could really show off a set of your dual nods, right? And they're like, I don't think anyone's gonna go for that. So like, okay, cool. And like every single time, like, hey, we could really show off a set of your dual nods. So Jason, I was talking to them today, and so just a little bit of a sneak peek for everybody. We're gonna get to see some of their new binos, and I think some of their new micro prisms. But during that conversation, I was like, you know what? I've been doing a lot of night vision work. I could definitely show some of your binos. Like, oh, I'll write that down. Sooner or later, we're gonna
get. Yeah. So So I kind of manage the Gmail, the TLD Gmail account. So I see an email come in from Primary Arms, and they're like, "Hey, we want to talk." And so I send. I've known about this dual nods thing for a while, so I send Walsh a message, and I was like, "Hey, dude, check the email. This Primary Arms wants to talk to you. I don't know what it's about." They didn't say. It was just like, "Hey, call me. Here's the number." And I said, maybe they're gonna give you those dual nods.
Of course, I brought it up too.
Well, and the reason why I'm pushing is because Walsh said that if he gets them, he's sending me his PVS 14s.
Yeah. So yeah.
So there's a selfish reason for this.
Yeah, he has a vested interest. Like I was like, oh well, if we have dual set, John Jason needs a set. Like, well, that's a win.
Yeah.
And some viewer like, no, give them away.
Joe Jones says M81 would be amazing in a hoodie. Yes, it would. Iron Sight with some Wizards Get Your Nods.
Oh,
Jimothy.
Yeah, make sure to drink. We haven't done a lot of Wizards without Joe here. Make sure to drink up. Whatever your drink of choice. I did want to share with you, talking about last week's video. I know we got a bunch of comments. I have the wheel built too, so continue to add in for members only. TLDCO will add you in. But if you guys watched last week, I did a bunch of work with the Pulsar Proton clip-on thermal. It was my first time ever doing clip-ons. And actually, I talked to Jason a bunch. I was like, dude, this video is so stupidly long. Should I cut any of this out? And he was like, no, man, I think all this is valuable. Like you're kind of showing you learning. It was just interesting. I don't know. I guess it's hard because I don't know if I expected more or maybe I didn't understand the technology, but once you kind of just put that thermal in front of it, you kind of realize like, okay, I understand what my limitations are. And I thought it was interesting as we've seen clip-on night vision too, like you really start to get limited at about 400 or 500. You clip something on the front, your distance is about 400 to 500 yards. I didn't realize that. Like I probably should have talked to like the dude and Croak and J-Murph more about that, but I just wasn't thinking that. I thought more of like, yeah, I can go out to 800 with my scope. I can go out to 800 with a clip-on or a night vision clip-on thermal, whatever I'm using. My brain's not working.
Yeah.
But that just wasn't the case. I thought that was really interesting. It was more like trying to aim at something super far away with my cell phone camera because it's kind of what you're just sticking in front of your scope. So yeah.
Interesting. But the kind of the sneak peek footage, and this is sneak peek on, I guess, a little bit on what you're working on, but that EOTech one that you're working on, like I was really surprised with how clear some of the pictures and footage was that you shared with me.
Should I sneak in some footage? Do I have?
I don't know. I don't even know if I was allowed to say what I just did, but I didn't sign any.
We talked about it. We've shared that we're doing it. I'm working on the EOTech.
I've been afraid of stuff because I was like I showed the Agilite K0 in my 6-pack video, and I was asking Walsh about it. He's like, I signed an NDA. Was it something like that?
Yeah.
So, signed something. And I was like, oh, crap. Was I supposed to – should I apologize? Like, was I not supposed to show it? And then it hit me like, I didn't sign anything. It's not my
totally
not my
doing. Walsh's fault. I do want to say big thanks to Croak. He did send me that Somo Gear IR illuminator, so we got to test that out. I think that was probably one of the coolest things. Like, as soon as I'm testing, I like messaged Jason. I was like, dude, for the price and the distance, like if you're not trying to go out like 500 or 600 yards, which, like you'd need a $12,000 clip-on to be able to do that anyway. If you're not going out that far, it's phenomenal. I was really surprised. The thing, I do want to comment on this though. Only one of the illuminators was just wildly misaligned between the Viz and the IR laser, and that was the US night vision IRV.
Oh,
I messaged them on Instagram about it, and I was like, hey, I'm running into this issue. They want me to send it in to double check it. I talked to Brassfax, and he was like, he had that issue on one of his units and then not on the other. So I'm going to let the jury be out for a minute. I'm going to let them take a look at it and fix it, and then maybe we'll talk about that in the end. But it was off by, at 500 yards, probably off by about 5 mil. So if they're going to be cool and fix it, I'm not worried about it. But
yeah,
I'll bring it up in the testing and then bring it up if we fixed it. But
this is Banks Bucks. Oh, perfect timing. He says, I just got my tax return.
Well,
yeah, dude. I'll back then. I'll back the weight.
We're
I'll back the hell out of that.
Yeah, we should see the photo of you purchasing.
I don't know if. So I'm going to talk about this in my little commercial that I'm working on, but I was surprised that the discount code even works on their shot stop body armor.
Yeah, we were.
I don't know if they meant to do that, but if you're looking for body armor and you have the money,
hey, it works on the blades too.
Yeah. So for the time being, I don't know if that's going to change.
I don't know if that was. but they meant it to. I don't know how
They'll see the commercial. They'll see my commercial and they'll be like, "Oh crap!" Going to the it's not supposed to do that. Nylon gear only. J-Dub says, "Can't wait for my muffin top to fill out that hoodie when I win it."
You're like, how come I don't look like Walsh? I look like upside down Walsh. Oh, good.
Dan's here. He says, "I'm more of a medium kind of Zer." Oh, he bought one. Snatched up a leather wizard nation patch. I will say this too. I have mine chilling down here. So Joe and I had to pay for those. And then we get to SHOT Show and Walsh is like, "Hey, check this out." Opens up his bag. He's like, "I got like 15 of these. I'm just going to give these away to people that recognize me."
Us.
What?
It's like we only had like no.
I wore. Yeah.
I had like
you
6. 5 of them were the ones that had to be replaced because they were not cut properly.
Did we give one to Tactical Jawa? I think we were out by the time we met him, weren't we?
I think we were out. I think we were. We started. We weren't giving away forever, and like, oh man, we got to give these away because we're at somebody that recognizes that HRT or TNVC or something. Like, oh hey, we're like, hey, here, have some stuff.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
People, he said
Jason's crying about it, but people loved it. I would have given him a leather patch if he came to.
If he came up to like, "Hey, dude, I recognize you."
Here you go. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Discord.
We need to do what Joe was talking about though, and do another series of patches.
Yeah, we do. So check this. I gotta show this. Croak won one of our SHOT Show giveaways, or our SHOT Show packages that we put together.
Did he?
He shared this. Yeah,
he
put a picture on Discord.
I know he won. Did he post?
Check that out,
dude.
It's funny. I was because he's a Team Windy guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling him, I go, "Yeah, I really like that Team Windy patch." And he was like, "There wasn't a Team Windy patch in here." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I take it out. I was all freaking out. I was like, "It has like a fighter pilot helmet. I could have sworn." And he was like, "No, I don't see anything." And then he found it. It's right there in the top right hand corner.
I see it now, yeah,
right there. The Need for Speed.
Where did that TNVC one come from? He did that. He didn't get that from us.
No, he already had that one.
I would have.
And the Wilson Combat one he didn't get from us.
I'm gonna tell you right now because I would have straight up stole that TNVC one. Like, did you get one of these? Like, nope.
Yeah, so cool collection there, sir. And we got to send this right here. This nighttime patch is going to be going out to Tactically Stoned. So one of the things that we do have some patches. If you guys do have your NV set up, no cost. I will let me know. Send us a message. If you're a YouTube member and you have NVs, send us a message and you get it's nighttime patch.
Yeah.
No cost.
I need another one because drunk Jesse from Defense Mechanism stole mine off my jacket. I'm wearing my.
And then I sent him like 4 more.
Yeah, and he's like, "Where are these?" I was wondering where these came from. Like, my God, you took mine off. Like, you literally took it off my jacket.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, I've been like, okay, fine. We can get more of those.
Joe Jones says Agilite has a K19 M81. I don't think they do anymore.
I think it was a special. Is it all the time?
I don't think it's all the time. I don't know now.
I don't know.
Walsh is going to figure it out.
I'm in the wrong thing.
12 Bravo says, "Take me out of the drawing. It won't fit me, so no need to be in it then."
Oh, we'll see if we can get more. They were literally the only sizes they had. Like, they don't even, like I said, they don't even sell these things. So,
yeah. All right.
Oh, wait, hold on.
A dude says, "My idea, I get a commission per hoodie sold."
Yeah, so K19 currently multicam, Ranger Green, Wolf Gray, multicam black, and Coyote Brown. They don't currently have. I think that one color was a special.
Yeah. And it seems like it's not something that they're planning on doing again.
Yeah.
Talking to Boaz about it, they were like, So it might not have sold as much as they wanted it to.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you see those unicorn colors and you even consider it, I would probably buy it. And if you end up not wanting it, just sell it. I found reselling some of those.
Probably. Yeah, you probably make money.
I can almost sell them for the exact same price as I buy them for. So it's like, whatever.
Derek Murphy. Yes, do it. Make the hoodie with HRT.
That would be awesome. Did we ever share the art we recently did? I haven't got to do the Photoshop part of it because I've been stuck doing the other work I
I don't know
have.
if we want to.
No, probably not. We'll hold. But we do have a new. It's not a shirt, really. It's a flag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a banner that we're going to be doing.
Oh
yeah, so the dude says Bees has their Aptum in M81.
Oh.
I had an Aptum. They're minimalist. I did not like it. Actually, got rid of it.
I like their setup. You just have to. I won't say you have to work it. You just have to think of things in a different way. But I don't dislike their plate carrier setup. If you're doing a plate carrier and a chest rig, I think theirs is one of the few that actually works. I think they have it that new. Do they have it on that Yukon camo? I love that Yukon.
I don't know.
That's that new ATAX Yukon stuff.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can pull a picture of it.
Zach Fett, Wizard Demnies. The new EOTech, I don't know if it's new, but we were EOTech lent us one of their clip-on night vision.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he's been working it. Shadowman says, I've been saving up for what is that? Aternus NVG? I don't even know what that is.
That's a horrible picture. I can't share it.
Bank Spike says, breezed through the Outback video and ordered one with the TLD code.
Did we added
Hell
it?
yeah.
You added it to the bottom of that video, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, I probably.
I thought you did. Was I supposed to?
What we're talking right now. I'm gonna go do that right now while we're talking.
Yeah. So Prepper Book Club says, I need a patch. You need a nighttime patch? Prepper Book Club, if you have NV, send me a picture on Discord with you and your NV setup, and I'll get your address and send you a patch. We got a bunch of them. But again, you have to be a member. You got to have NVs. Oh yeah, so Tactical Java says Walsh gave me one on the Ellen booth. Heck yeah!
Okay. I did get one. Good. Okay.
Pepper Book Club says, send me a leather patch instead of the T-shirt. we don't have any more leather. You're not gonna have mine. I paid for mine. Hell no! I'll fight you for that patch.
I'm trying to think how many I have.
You have more?
I may have one that's fallen on the floor. I may have one. Like, literally on the floor.
Says,
it's literally on the floor.
I'm okay not getting a patch as long as I get my nods. Hey, we're a long way to go to 1 million subscribers.
But every subscriber is one step closer.
Yeah. And Walsh does have a list of who the OGs were.
I think we just have to we just have to go back and watch that original. It was like that December, November.
You're going to make me do that? It's so bad.
Because he knows I'm not going to do it.
And I will say this too, like going in and looking at the YouTube analytics to see that something like 85% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribers. That's something that you guys could help with. If you want your nods, the dude, start pulling your gun out, putting it at people's head, make them subscribe. Get your phone out.
Oh, I don't know.
TLD. Pull
don't do that at
subscribe now. Sam Resenda says, I need that RA patch made in OK, Oklahoma. So funny story about Rise Armament. I don't think we shared this. We were going by their booth at SHOT Show, and we loved their triggers. So we're messing with all of them. They have a couple new ones that were there, or at least ones that I hadn't messed with. And the guy that was there was like, what do you know about Rise Armament? And he didn't even have like a name tag holder, a badge holder. We had one more left, and so we gave it to him, and he was just like strutted around that booth like he was the head honcho. And every time we'd go by, we'd see him be like, hey, that's a really cool badge holder you got there.
Yeah, these guys are awesome.
Well, the first time though, I pulled it out. I was like, well, we have this like multicam Tropic one left, or we had a Geisley one. Like, hey, you want the Geisley one? No, are you kidding? He was in the Rise Armament booth. No, they'll probably fire me if I do that.
You know who does love us, which is amazing, is Kara from Beyond Systems. We hooked up Beyond Systems like
that whole booth.
I love their gear. We took Grim Hunter's Grim Hunter Tactical made all the badge holders, and so basically all of Beyond Systems was wearing Grim Hunter Tactical badge holders for the entire SHOT Show. It was pretty impressive, and yeah, they love us.
Yeah.
I messaged her. I'm like, hey, what coat should I get for so and so? She's like, oh, see if we have one in the office. Like, no, I can buy it. Like, I'll just buy. I just need to know what I need to get.
Pepper Book Club says, does eating a lot of carrots count as night vision? No, it does not.
Do you know that's propaganda too? I mean, most people don't realize that, but that was something that they said during World War II to like trick the Germans into thinking that was the reason why there were such better pilots, is because they ate more carrots. But in reality, it was really just a trick, and it still exists. It still exists to this day. Of like, yeah, eat your carrots; it'll help your vision. Like, no, that's a lie, and we trick people with that.
I tell my wife, like, the rods and the cones in your eye come on the X chromosome. So what does that tell you? Like, women have double the color perception than men do. So when my wife goes, what do you think about this dress? It's a trick question. Okay.
Well, it's
we just don't see the same thing as they do.
Women have more color tone. Like, they have more of the rods is black and white and the cones is the color. They have more of the cones, so they could see more. Yeah, I think males have more of the cones in the periphery. It's something weird. How, like,
that's why we're like, yeah, that's purple, and they're like, no, it's not. It's periwinkle.
Yeah, like I can see green and red. Like, it's not green or red.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas year round.
Yeah. You're halfway to Christmas with this hoodie already.
Yeah, there you go. Mike Farley says, what if I just have really good eyesight and can see pretty well in the dark? Does not count.
You'd laugh, though, because there's a weird, so this is something interesting about night vision is, unless you have a really, really unbelievably good set, once your eyes adjust, you're going to see a good bit more than your natural vision, but you really need an IR illuminator to see a lot. But that's when, like, you have to realize most near-peer adversaries, any near-peer adversary is going to at least have night vision and probably have thermal. So it's like, if I shine this IR illuminator, I'm going to give my position away as much as a flashlight. So it's just interesting, and you'd have to work through some things going out in like moonlight, you could probably see a lot more, but you're going to see a lot more with your natural eyes too. I don't know. It's something you got to play with. I think you'd be surprised.
Yeah. So this is an interesting question. Dan says, are the new Magpul cases worth the buy? I have a Plano I use to fly and cut the foam pre-optics. I can use it for general storage or replace foam. So my 2 cents, one of the things, so the Magpul cases, that new like Tetris looking thing, it's hard, like that hard styrofoam you see come like in packaging. And so one of the issues that I've heard a lot of people talk about is
not plastic though. It's foam.
Yeah, it's foam.
Yeah.
So one of the issues I've heard a lot of people talk about is if you have anything to the side of your if you have a flashlight, let's say at your 3 o'clock or your 6 o'clock, you can't put that towards the foam. Like, it'll lift up. It's not like the pluck foam. It'll lift that side up. And so what if you have stuff on both sides of your gun? It just doesn't work well in that system without. And the whole bottom layer of the grid is, unless you want to take a knife out and cut it out, it's one big grid, and then you plug in the different things with how you want to set it up. For the price, I think there's better ones. You can't pull out the
ones in the bottom layer to like open up those holes?
I don't think so. I think the whole bottom layer is like, it's one big grid, and then the second layer is what you plug into. I mean, the stuff that you plug. I just think for the price point, there's better options out there.
I think it's solving a problem I don't have. Like, if I spent $100 on the grid thing, I could just put, I mean, not trying to be a jerk, I'll just put crappy foam in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever, it works. I don't know. I don't, when I see some of those configured, I look at it and I'm like, man, I don't know how well that's really going to stay in place, or like if I really want to juggle around and like you kind of just angle two together, so now it's going to stay locked in place. I'm like, I mean, okay, if you're cool with someone just winging that across the tarmac like that, then that's fine, but that's probably what's going to happen. My vote is a no. That one did not impress me in any way.
No. 12 Bravo Tax says, do you know you guys reached almost 3.6 million views? I did not know that. That's awesome, though.
I love the number.
Hey, Team Us.
I love the number of people who come on. Like, let's put this in perspective. We make content somebody else comes and watches it, and they complain that they had to watch the whole thing. Like, bro, who made you watch this? Like, I had to sit here and watch this whole thing, and I hated it. Like,
Why were you laughing the whole time?
yeah, I'm trying to
take you a
listen.
lot more seriously.
I'm trying to listen to what this guy has to say, and he keeps laughing. Like, God forbid. God forbid. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's just people. People are great. They're fantastic.
There's a comment today, like one of the old Not Jason videos, like, I can't take this guy seriously with a hockey mask on the whole time. And I replied, hockey is life. We're just a-holes usually.
Like, how would you know his love for hockey? And then hashtag go Red Wings. Every time. Like, there's a legitimate reason why you had to wear one. Like, so it wasn't like, is he really just trying to be this Jason character? Like, no, it's an annoying, stupid thing. And it's still.
And now it's something that's going to be sticking around for a while. You'll see him every so often.
When you get angry at something, you just go like, and like, so we talked about this. Like, when Jason gets angry, you just leave, and be, like in the middle of a review, like, that's it, I'm going to get the mask, and like comes back, and he has the mask on the rest of the time, like, like, oh, he got angry. Like, this is funny.
Harry says, I have chem sticks. Does that count as night vision? No. J-Dub says, the Owlback is amazing. You'll love it. The code is not in the description as of this moment. Okay. Nods at 30K subscribers, right? No. 1 million. 1 million subscribers. Harry says 40,000 subscribers, unfortunately. No, 1 million.
40,000.
And it's, yeah, when we hit 1 million subscribers, the OGs that were in that live chat will all get PVS 14's compliments of Walsh. By the time that happens, PVS 14s are going to be like PVS 7s.
Garbage. Like, they'll be like doo-doo butt.
And maybe you could find them for cheap. We never said they'd be new or working.
Broken.
I have those ready. My pen of old toilet paper tubes. Jacob Murphy says, I'm here from the treadmill. Are you walking or running?
He's J Murphy. He's going to be running. Like, I'm just going to run about 20 miles. Just
Toxic Gamer. Good to see you here. I haven't seen you here before, bud, so good to have you here. He says, hey, Thin Line, any new gear you can tease that you'll be reviewing?
Yeah.
So I have a series of respirators that I'm going to be working on.
Ooh.
The first one's going to be coming out this Sunday.
Yeah, and Toxic, we were talking about, just a little bit before this, we were talking about Primary Arms earlier today. We're going to show off some of their binos, which you probably saw over at SHOT Show. And there is...
And some dual nods that they have.
Yeah, and some dual nods. And some of their new, I think they have some new prisms coming out. So those are going to be in the lineup.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff. And I got night vision clip-on crazy stupid stuff that I try not to break every day. Sitting on my desk. I want to get rid of it, so I'm like, oh god, I didn't break it. I can send it back.
Banks Bucks. I'm becoming M81 man slowly yet surely. Now I just need to get a high cut helmet and hydro dip it.
No, just do a cover. Don't do
do a cover. I don't know if anyone makes an M81 cover though. Agilite doesn't.
Do the one
Defense mechanisms.
Do the Predator Ghillie from Bees.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Probably a better one anyway.
Hunters don't need to see which berry is poison.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to present this. We have some time, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I have the wheel. This is just a reminder. So today's giveaway is going to be for our HRT hoodie that Jason has. This is for members only. If you want to be entered in, just make sure to put in TLDCO, and TLDCO is going to be the new HRT discount code. We thought we'd do something totally unique for that one and did the exact same one we do for everyone else. So make sure, if you don't see your name up there, remember, members only. That applies to Patreon members too. So Patreon and YouTube members, do hashtag TLDCO or just TLDCO, whatever, and then I'll add you into the list. And then at the top of the hour, we will spin.
Misfit? I missed Misfit.
Yeah, he was giving us grief earlier. He was making fun of my ice cream sandwich beard.
Was he? I'm sorry, Misfit. I didn't catch that. Was you. I'm sorry.
You didn't even notice not last week, like 2 weeks ago. In the middle of it, I started eating chocolate like you were talking to Joe.
Oh.
And then I started just like rubbing it. I started like rubbing.
No,
the
you
chocolate.
did not.
I did. It was a couple weeks ago, and I'm just like rubbing the chocolate into my beard, and then I just like ate it.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Like,
It's supposed to be a family-friendly,
like
family-friendly show.
said a word.
Yeah, golly. Our insight says, Bankbucks, you should get some M81 arm tattoo sleeves.
Oh, yeah. I'll put together a fund for that. Like, we can help fund that.
Yeah. Jacob Murphy says, Taliban used old phones to see our IR signature coming. Don't even need near peer. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's one thing that people to highlight. The crappier cameras or like old camcorders could pick up that IR signature, pick up the IR, and you can actually see it on the screen. So
yeah.
Jacob
Murphy says, hope you already got the bulldog on the ass. Maybe I missed a comment.
It's probably some like weird Army or Navy reference. I don't know.
Oh, Jake, do you watch Angry Cops on YouTube? I think we were talking about it. I love that guy. I went into a YouTube binge today for probably like 2 hours just watching videos of his. Mike Farley, I love how down to earth you guys are doing during the reviews. Thanks, man. It means a lot to me. We are down to earth.
Hey, Derek Masuda, are you a YouTube member or a Patreon? Sometimes I can't see like who's who on Patreon. Just correct me if you are, and I'll make sure to add you in. For some reason, it's not showing your name as green, so it doesn't show me all who the members are sometimes.
Harry, hockey is life. It is, man. Dan says, been obsessing about finding storage for under the Retrax tonneau cover canister, only about 6 inches high. Wanted to do gas, but might be unsafe under cover. Thoughts? I'm very confused, Dan.
Good news is we have a survival expert who will know all of this stuff. So maybe he can read up on it and we can trip him up next week.
So I don't know what you mean wanted to do gas. Like a gas mask? I don't know what you're saying, Dan. I'm sorry.
Were you talking about like gasoline?
Maybe 12-hour attack. Wait, when you guys say OGs are talking since the very beginning of YouTube or Patreon? No. So at the time that we did that,
I think Patreon would be included. I think I had like
Patreon would be. So at the time that we did that YouTube live, which was December of like 21.
It was a while ago. We had not very many people.
December of 20.
We weren't even at 10,000. I think we were celebrating like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers or something.
So it had to been like December of 2020.
Yeah.
The YouTube members and patrons that we had at that point are all going to get PVS 14s when we hit 1 million subscribers. It was something that we talked about on the live chat that night.
Oh, J Murph saying bulldogs are Marines. No wonder we didn't know what he was talking about.
Oh yeah,
we're grown adults.
So here's the thing though. Let me see if I can find. Hope you already got the bulldog on the ass. That comment still doesn't make any sense. Hope you already got the Marine on the ass. What?
Oh,
where's ridiculous?
Hold on, where's Tactically Stoned? He can go beat him off.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
I don't think he liked that, but he posted a screenshot of him purchasing his PVS 14s, and I replied in Discord, looks like beating off those stoners finally paid off.
I got all that extra cash. Derek, yes. So the YouTube member is different than subscribing to the channel. I don't remember what it is. I think it's like $4 or something to be a member. But basically, it's we're kind of giving back to those people who support us, that we can get all the gear and then we show it off on the channel. So sometimes we do the giveaways for everyone who are just subscribers, and then sometimes it's just members only. So some of the little more exclusive stuff we'll try to give back to just the members. But like for when we did SHOT Show, we did 2 identical cases, one for members and then one for just regular YouTube members.
Proper Book Club took a screenshot of you, Walsh, and put it in Discord, and he says, "Look at that beard in the making."
It's going, man. I mean,
yeah, looks looking good.
Yeah.
Banks Bucks. Oh, by the way, what's the opinion on core ice vents? I'm considering using their pontoons vents, but they're pretty darn pricey for something that might not even affect anything. I've never used them. I've never used any type of like vents for the vest, and I have worn my vest deployed for hours and hours at a time. I've been on search warrants all over the U.S. in humid areas and not without anything to vent me, and I've been fine. So I don't see the need for it. Maybe the additional comfort is just something that's worth it. I've just never tried it, and I've never had a need for it.
I mean, I see the value, and maybe you could carry, like, because you can carry additional water that way, so you're kind of carrying your water and having cooling.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
You know
I
what
thought
I'm
it was
talking-
those things that you put into your vest that are supposed to like keep you cool.
Yeah, but I think you can also use it as, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I think you can
Water
also use it
bladder?
I think you can use it as hydration too. Like I think you can have a
You have,
little
like-
heating tube with the bottom. On the bottom. I
You have
thought
like hot
yeah, it's hot water. I think you.
body temperature water.
No,
Can you imagine that? You could be like Pete Buttigieg, like, "Hey, you guys thirsty? Just have some of my body heated water."
there's nothing like that when you're running. Like because I've done those long like Spartan races and brought water with me, and like you go and you're running on like mile 2, hour 2, and you drink, and then it's just hot water. You're like,
Not
but
worth
no,
it.
long story short, I've not tried them. I've heard nothing but good things, but I'll be honest, I kind of had the same limiter as you of like, and they're kind of pricey for, like, I don't know if they're that good. Is it a novelty? Is it really cool? I don't know.
The Croak says, "Sweat and chafe like a man, Banks. If you're gonna wear M81, you also need Alice gear."
Oh God, I can feel the I can just hear the blisters he's gonna get. Like this stuff is super uncomfortable. Like, welcome to 1993.
So I actually have an Alice pack that I use when I go backpacking sometimes, and I still love that thing. I love the external frame Alice pack.
I'll say the frames are pretty nice. I say that's pretty good.
Yeah. So one thing that I've enjoyed, I have an old Alice pack frame, and then I bought the Tactical Tailor Mellis pack to put on it, and it's been a good collaboration with those two.
Hey, real quick one. Your favorite libertarian? We were talking about you earlier. Talking about some YouTube channels that are out there. But he said, just got here. Am I supposed to type TLDCO? We have just announced that we are working with HRT. So this is kind of our way of saying thanks to them. We have a new discount code with them, TLDCO. If you want to enter to win not this one because I'm wearing it. Jason has one. And you're a member or Patreon. I'm 90% sure you're a member. I don't know why it's not showing up as you showing up as a member. I thought you were one. But yeah, it's for our members. So maybe Jason will figure out what's going on with yours. But there was someone else's that wasn't highlighting either. So that was weird.
Yeah, I forgot who it was.
It was 12 Bravo, but I know he's one. So that's weird. Yeah, we can figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's acting funky.
Yeah. I know he is. So Libertarian, if you want in, just type it in and I'll throw you in there too, because I know you are. So that's fine.
Jacob Murphy says, "Croak, your time has passed. No one wants Alice gear chafe." The dude Walsh just learning about storing food and beards. You'll learn, Padawan.
It does happen that I'll be eating something. My wife will be like, it's like a whole piece of egg or something. Like, oh.
The hardest thing for me is if I'm eating like pancakes or waffles and I'll get syrup in the beard. And then for the rest of the day, I smell maple syrup.
I'll taste it. I'm like,
yeah,
you get a little more syrup every time. That's a little more over there.
Croak says, "Oh, I agree. M81 is like bell bottoms and hip huggers and newer jackets. The time has passed. How dare you, sir?"
I like Croak. I like him. Because Croak will be with me. He'd be like, he's got like that ATEX Yukon that I like. He should go check that out. He's gonna like it.
So Derek Murphy says, "Actually take my name off the wheel. I wear a medium or large in hoodies, so I would be swimming in this." Yeah, it is a large, but it
fits like an
extra large.
Yeah. I normally wear XL stuff, and it probably like fits me pretty much perfectly.
Banks Bucks, Croak, how about no?
So look at so your favorite libertarian isn't actually a member. He's like now we'll become a member out of guilt. Like and you could win the hoodie. So it's a win-win.
Gotcha.
You got guilt and you could win the hoodie.
Just imagine your experience when the wheel of disappointment glides past your name.
Yeah.
Flavor saver.
The flavor saver. Hey, okay, so I want to see your thoughts too. Kind of going back a little bit more to the thermals too. What were some of your favorite, or what did you find the most interesting color schemes? Like, do you remember looking through there of the different ones?
I like the outline one.
I don't have the
So
outline.
I'm thinking of the Steiner one that does the outline.
Yeah.
You're talking about the
Black
traditional
hot,
the traditional like Predator style, the green and the reds and the multicolor.
rainbow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think the rainbow is the easiest one to see things. White hot and black hot make people stand out, like because of the contrast, but you can't see the
color. But I'll say when you did that Pulsar video, the most recent one, and you switched to I forgot if it was white hot or black hot. I forgot which one it was. It was easier to see the gong when you did that.
Oh yeah, agreed. I was looking out there because you only had the two different colors to really kind of try to sort out. It wasn't like all red. It was like all the trash. I'm like, dude, I can't figure like. What's crazy?
You hit it. You were like, oh, actually, I was just guessing, and I hit it.
You'd be surprised because like I sat there probably for about 10 minutes. These other guys next to me were watching me, and they're like, "See, I'm looking at it." I'm like, okay. And I look through here. I'm like, no idea. Okay. And I'm like, okay. And at one point, I bore sight. I pulled everything out, and I was like, I'm gonna just line up the bore with the target because I know it's lined up, so I'll at least be nearby. And I look back into it, and I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Like the 430, I shot at the 430, and like nothing. Like one time, I shot one time, it didn't hit anything. Shot one time, the gong did ring, and I wasn't recording. I was like, okay. And then like after that, it didn't. I'm like, dude, I have no idea where these rounds are going. Like I don't even know if I'm aiming at the target. Like what's like? I'm not for this. Yeah.
Jacob Murphy says angry cop drill videos are funny, but I'm avoiding drill like the plague. My favorite was when he saw the guys by themselves and he come up with a knife and he starts stabbing them. I mean, it was a fake knife, right? He starts stabbing. He's like, "You're dead. You're dead. Where's your battle buddy, Private? You're dead." Oh, the army. You guys are so silly. So Croak says, yeah, don't do gas in an enclosed truck bed.
Yeah, gasoline.
Yeah, I still don't know what Dan meant. If he meant gasoline, maybe I missed the comment again. But
if it is gasoline, you need to realize that the thing that's flammable is the fumes. The fumes are what's flammable. So if you let that in, if you trap that in an enclosed space, you would make a bomb. That's literally how you make a bomb.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Banksbuck says God's camo with modern gear is literally the appeal of the 2011.
Oh, touche! I like that.
Mike Farley, gotta love Angry Cops. This old Crack House series is hilarious. I haven't watched any of them. You say it's hilarious, I'll watch it. I've seen it. Like I don't know what he's doing.
Ooh, Croak has a good one here too. It says, don't know about the rest of the country, but the thermal guys that I hog hunt with or talk to seem to like white hot here in Florida. And I've talked about this a lot too. I think white hot is also probably the easiest to use, particularly if you have like a lower resolution device. The white hot makes it because it's just a simpler calculation, simpler things going on. You're not doing multiple different colors over multiple different, color thermal ranges. So I think white hot just looks really good naturally because it's just a simpler contrast. But I hear you.
Yeah. Caleb says, I believe you also have to still be a member when they hit the 1 million followers and give away the night vision. Probably. We'll probably go through the list, see if you're still there.
It's funny.
Making a list, checking it twice.
Like we're not going to be here anymore. It's like, hey guys, you got 1 million. Like it's been like 30 years. Like what?
Someone's going to remember. We're going to get an email from someone like, I know you guys aren't making videos anymore, but you're at 1 million and you did promise. Like,
yeah.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Yeah. It's like our grandkids owe someone thermals. they're like, oh, hey, your great granddad is going to give me night vision.
Dan says, is there a consensus on truck gear? I doubt it. Derek Murphy, haha, the booty gig, fake boobies.
Okay, hold on. You just glossed over that last one.
Is there a consensus on truck gear?
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess you did just
yes or no. It's a yes or no question, Walsh. Is there a consensus on truck gear? Yes or no? I say no. What do you say?
No.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think that's the question, though. Anyway, I don't know the
Is
question.
it? It's not. Let me see.
mean-
Let me hold on. I'll read it slower.
No.
Is there
That's
a
the problem. That's the problem. You read it too fast.
consensus
That was the problem.
on truck gear?
Well, good news is it's time for spin the wheel. Dan, I don't know what you're asking us. Oh, I apologize.
There's not a consensus on truck gear.
Okay, real quick though, look for your name, members. So these are the not subscribers, members only,
Paid YouTube members.
paid YouTube members or Patreon. Like if you're basically paying to support us, we have an opportunity to get back to you. Then sorry, I'm trying to read what Croak's saying. He's trying to do the math. God, my brain's not working. So yeah, use code TLDCO. I'll enter you in if you haven't been input already for members. I'm just laughing at this one. It's just loud. Doing some napkin math at your current rate of growth. Us OG types will have 3,000 or more invested in subscriptions when you hit 1 million. Like,
You could have just bought your own.
Like, hey, wait a minute. Like, he just gave me my money back.
Yeah, it's basically Social Security.
That's exactly. We're just storing your money away for your nods for you for the inevitable time.
Yeah, and you're like, wait a minute, I could have put those in a good growth stock mutual fund and walked away with $50,000 in the same amount of time. Yeah, but you want to be getting free nods.
Look,
Free nods that you paid
does
for.
that mean TLD is really just a payment plan? Yeah, it's just an unknown length of time. Like, so I just keep putting money into it. Yeah, and at an infinite time, you get them.
I told you, it's Social Security. We
Exactly.
basically have become Social Security. It's the exact same thing.
I think we have everyone. I was laughing at somebody else's here too.
What other one? Is it
Oh,
time?
There's actually good questions though, asking about muzzle devices.
Type of muzzle device.
We'll come back to that. We'll do some spinning and then we'll come back. These are actually like real ones.
So wait a minute. Are you ready? Are we ready? We are past an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna spin this.
It's time for the Wheel of Disappointment.
I almost went without it. Oh, good.
Gets me every time.
There will be a special one.
In a couple months.
Yeah, be short. Hey, listen. Every time he messes me up when I'm talking because I'm reading them. Wall should be kicking. Remember, I had to stay under him. Like, nope. Just a few. And the real question is, Sean, where can I get that jacket? Listen, Sean. So a little bit of secret stuff. Sean is the one coming to us as our survival expert. So we can get you one.
I'm pretty sure I can find one.
If he's doing, I would pay money to see him either in the bear coat, or do the wolf coat we talked about, or do the car salesman jacket, surviving in the woods.
Not my jacket. I paid good money for that.
You're scarce. Well, we'll figure something. He'd be too cool in the wolf coat though. He would definitely dominate that.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, people want to hear that one more time. Let's do the wheel. I'm gonna spin it.
It's time for the Wheel of Disappointment.
I love that. Okay.
There we go.
Let's
do this.
Do this.
So remember, this is for HRT large sweater
Jacket
that you cannot buy.
Oh, Robert Dr. He had a great comment too. He was like, "I came in just in time for Walsh teach everybody how to make an IED." I was like, oh, boy.
Technically, Dr. Dole, no, you did not. It's a V bid.
Oh,
a vehicle borne IED. So yeah, take that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, I should have said it already, huh? Let's see here. I always go with green.
Oh, I think J-Dub's gonna win this.
Nope. No way.
You think so?
Nope.
Oh no.
It better not be J-Dub.
Ooh, I love this is my favorite part. Like when it goes to like move
076. 076.
Is he gonna win or get screwed?
Now 076 is going to win it. Come on, Wheel.
I feel it. Oh, it could keep. This is a pretty good one. It's like, all right, you actually won in the middle of it.
Oh, what if he goes over?
Nobody got screwed that time.
Like a Banksbuck says, every single time. Rigged.
It's
076 Liberty. Either send us an email, thinlinedefenseco@gmail.com, or send us a message. Send me a message on Discord if you're on there, and we'll get your address, get this out to you.
So hold on. They're having good conversations. Banksbuck says he never even comes close. So I want to see something. So let's just go crazy with this, okay? And we're just gonna let's just see if
this doesn't count.
This doesn't count. This is just a Banksbuck's win. Like if he wins, like, dude, you won that one. You won that one time, and we just spin it randomly.
Yeah, see?
It's so horrible. Oh my god.
Jacob Murphy.
Oh look, Bankbucks. It's gonna come close, man. But I think this is good. Yeah, I think this would be like. This is nothing though.
Yeah.
No, this is the best. The Wheel of Disappointment brought to you by Dominion.
Okay, Jake Murphy. So here's the thing: the last one, and this one, Green won both times.
Oh, do we want to know? Do we want to know if it's going to do it again?
Right? Is it going to click over to miss it? I don't think so.
No, it's not going to. No, we're not going to do it. Okay. No, you really win. We love you. We love you, Jacob Murphy. You would have won. You're a winner to us. Okay. What is Sean talking about? I love this. Stop slowing down. Oh my god.
Yeah. Whatever it lands on, pretty sure you owe Jason $3.
Joe. Every time he's like, okay, so Walsh, last time was $1 and this time is $2, so that means you owe me $27. Like, what?
There you go. Topics for Sean could be how to make a lean-to with a car salesman jacket, how to sleep in a bear's den with a bear jacket, how to get shot by Wyoming ranchers in a wolf jacket.
Oh, he was on board too. He's like, I love these ideas.
Yeah, these are great ideas. Lean-to in a car salesman jacket is gold.
Like, what if his whole thing, like, and I'm not trying to like take it off.
What if we just give him a bag? Like, here you go. Here's a bag of supplies. And we'll see you in the morning.
And it's just like how to build a shelter with, and that's all it's called. And it's like whatever we give him in a bag. And it's like, I have a car salesman jacket.
It's like MacGyver.
Yeah, it's like I have like, but it has to be like things you could actually like the minimum things he would need. Like I have, half
car salesman
pants.
jacket, half a pant leg.
Yeah, like okay, I could do this. Oh my goodness, that would be so good. I love that wheel. Like I think the channel is just.
Bagspec says TLD is just a ploy for the cast to get hundreds or thousands of dollars in free / limited edition merch.
We give it all to you guys.
Yeah, and then we pay shipping fees.
Yeah.
Talk about a stupid ploy.
Like it's like South Park. It's like step 1, get product. Step 3, question mark. Step 3, get rich. Like, yeah, we're so close.
It says it's like Optics Planet. Never really know when it's gonna ship.
I would do like Optics Planet like shipping times. Like
it's like MLM for nods. Multi-level marketing for nods.
Oh, what if we started? Oh, we should. I would never do this because there's so many like of these YouTubers who are just scamming people, like when they sell like the NFTs. Like if someone's selling you an acronym, that's probably a scam. Like I'm just gonna tell you right now, we're not gonna sell you NFTs, but we will. Like we'll get enough for these. You get your own picture. You can get a digital picture of your nods. We'll send later. What are you stuck on over there?
I'm trying to. None of your business,
dude. Prepper Book Club. I love the smell of disappointment in the morning. It's literally rigged. Oh my god, I love to have people come on and just like I want to see
Be
like,
here when they
yeah.
lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 viewers come in, like, okay, you're on the wheel. We just want to see your face as the wheel spins, and like just see them get crushed and be like, okay, thanks. You can go. Like, what if they win? Like, they're not gonna win. Like, you never actually win. Everyone loses.
So 076 Liberty, I sent you a message on Discord. So I had a question for you.
For me?
No, for 076 Liberty.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I want to see this. It says on it. Caleb says you can go to advanced. You can do what now?
He says, click the button that says advanced, and there you can adjust the weight of a person's name.
Oh, click advanced. No, I don't. Oh, okay, we'll see what this says.
But then you could.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can give like more weight to a person's name.
Can you? Oh.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that. That's
then you could rig it.
You could. Okay. Well, let's make sure that is never checked because that's some shady business. Wow. I didn't realize that. Because that's not in the customized one. Subdued applause. I wish there was like a sad, joke punchline.
Oh, what does that sound like? You should do that.
Oh, that's awesome. I wanted to be like, womp womp.
Yeah, so Caleb, I did get it from Walmart.
Sorry, I'll stop doing that now.
Golly, figure this out after the live chat.
You're like, why are you sorting?
Banks Bucks. Hey, Walsh, do you remember getting the monsoon jacket?
No. I never. I think I said I was gonna buy it. I didn't.
He'd asked earlier about favorite muzzle device, A2 flash hider.
And I'm on board. I think I'm the same. I probably don't run any of those. I run a ton of the VG6s. I think the ones. What's the ones we really like? The longer ones. Those are the is that the Gamma or the Epsilon?
Epsilon. I think it's Epsilon.
Yeah. So, but I think the A2 is. I don't know. For $40, you can usually find the Epsilon, and I think it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of hard to be like, it's so expensive. I think you get a lot for that. But I've also kind of moved over to, whatever is silencer adaptable.
Yeah. Caleb was talking to Dr. Dole about the sticker they made out of me in the car salesman jacket.
Oh, you need to put the oh my good, I need to drink some more coffee. The Discord link into the chat. We got a bunch of new people in here.
Oh
tonight.
Yeah. Invite people.
My favorite is a bunch of people have left. it was like 35 at some point. Like, we're gonna win that sweatshirt. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, that wheel is gonna screw you from the beginning.
So link for that is in the description.
So Croak does say this: we need more tension with more smaller slices on the wheel. So so I could do that. I could do every person's entry is like 3. You know what I mean? So then looking at the I don't know. Let's see how this works. And they're like, are you guys talking about anything? We're just doing this wheel crap.
So real quick, 076 Liberty sent me a message on Discord and said that because Ironsight Army gifted him a membership, he wants me to send the sweater to Ironsight Army.
Oh.
So Ironsight, I have your contact information already. I will get this out to you tomorrow. So you can stop. Really, 076 Liberty said, I just want to stop seeing him type rigged all the time. He didn't say that.
Ironsight does win a lot, though.
Yeah, he does. So, congrats, man. So he said thanks for the membership. So he's giving back.
This is such a great idea. Who said this? Oh, he croaked it, of course, because he's a smart guy. Look at how obnoxious this will be. Like if we make it, I'm just gonna do a test spin, but no, I'll have to finish it because it'll make it so much more ridiculous.
Face purple crying, face purple crying, face purple crying.
I want to see how this like. Oops.
That's funny. Caleb says, "I know how to make it rigged and make Banks Bucks win."
No, we'll just always make him lose. Put his percentage at the lowest. Like,
excuse me.
You already had your chance.
Prepper Book Club says, "I love the smell of disappointment in the morning." It's technically the evening. Prepper Book Club.
Technically,
so, in your face. Caleb says, "Walsh." Yeah, we already saw that. Sorry.
Okay. You're way behind.
California Conservative. Oh, dude, it's been a long time since I've seen you on here. Says Wyoming ranchers can be nuts. LOL. Dan says we need to know how to complete emergency field repairs on the Waifu.
Are you familiar with those? Are you nerdy enough?
I think. Hold on.
It's like those big anime pillows.
Yeah. But I'm thinking that Dan comes in here. I'm just guessing that Dan either smokes a lot of pot or snorts coke before he comes on to our live chat. That's my guess.
He was like, "I'm a woman." Like, oh, well, Danielle.
Oh, Danielle. I'm sorry.
For a while. Then it's like, I don't think Danielle makes waifu jokes.
Banksbuck says Sean's video breakdown is just a review of Cody's survival the entire time he's begging the cameraman for help. Then Sean comes over like, "No, bad. Now eat that scorpion."
It's like just like slaps him. Eat the scorpion. Okay, hey, let me see this. So this is taking the same idea and making so everyone gets an entry. How much time? Oh yeah, max time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. So I just want to see this. So now every entry is 3 entries. So they all. Oh no. I have to stop it. This doesn't count. So I gotta. Oh, it's so annoying.
You're so bad at this. You didn't shuffle it.
I didn't shuffle it. I just noticed that. Stop already.
Golly.
It's like I'm new to this.
You're so bad at this.
Like, what do you guys do on the live chat? Like they screwed around with this stupid wheel.
Yeah. Your favorite libertarian says, "I meant not Joe. I used to be able to tell the difference between you two with the Casey Jones mask and Jason mask. Now I'm so confused." You should check some of the comments that you posted to our videos, buddy, because I reply to you. And I reply to your replies. And then nothing. It's like you ghosted me. And it broke my heart a little bit.
I really like this because Jason, you really get screwed with this.
Oh, yeah, look at that. No, it's not Shadow Man 1.
I thought, like, hold on, let me shuffle this because it's gonna get hilarious. Whoever wins is gonna be like, "What did I win?" I did the microwave.
Nothing. Yeah. California Conservative says, "Man, it's been a while. What's going on? Missing people on the screen, and this new guy Jason kind of sounds like not Jason." LOL.
Definitely not him, though. If anyone,
not him.
From a legal aspect, I have to legally say it is not him.
Yeah,
the other guy is literally not Jason.
Not Jason. Literally not Jason. I had my boss call me, and he was like, "Hey, so his boss was like talking to the lawyers of the agency, and apparently you're still doing videos with a mask on." And I was like, "Prove it."
All right, so
prove it.
This is the last. Look how screwed you get when it's this small.
Oh yeah, good idea, Croak.
Oh yeah, this is super. Because I'd be like Sam too. I'd be like, oh maybe Richard Harris too. But if Bank Bucks wins this one, this would be. Still not gonna win.
Even if, I think it's better that he doesn't. If he doesn't win it.
I love the microwave thing sound. Yeah, Croak, that was a fantastic. I'll remove all.
Do the evil laugh one. Prepper Book Club says.
Oh, there's an evil laugh.
There's an evil laugh. Does it have a Benny Hill? Epsilon is a 3-prongish. Calico. I believe it is not Jason's long lost cousin.
So many options. I don't want.
Oh, here you go. Mike Farley says, "Slowly saving for a can for my 300 black AR. I went with the Silencer Co. Octane 9, and I use it on my 300 blackout and my 9mm AR. Yes. Yes.
Oh
That
my
is it.
god! Oh my god! It's so. Whose idea was that? Like that? You get a gold star.
Let's see here. It
that
was
is-
Prepper Book Club.
That is amazing. Oh, that's
Prepper Book Club beat out Robert First just barely.
phenomenal. Oh, I'm
So take a knee and drink some water, Walsh. Hey, your favorite libertarian says, good night, 076. Yeah, man, thanks for the membership. I'm going to join when it runs out. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Night, gentlemen. See you, J-Dub. Good to have you here.
later.
That's why I don't.
I'm excited to have Sean on here and have him deal with all this shenanigans. Yeah. I love this. I won. What do I get?
But Ironsight says more disappointment.
Like,
look at this. Banks Flex says, there's no way. I swear to God.
He still didn't win.
Danielle says, drugs are bad. Okay. If you do drugs, you're bad. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Here you go. So 076 Liberty says, Mike Farley, my Omega 300 is almost movie quiet. I'll let you know about the Chimera and 36M when I get them out of jail. So for me, the Silencer Co. Octane 9, if I shoot it with subs, it can be like stupid quiet. Like surprisingly, I could take my hearing protection off quiet.
I'm not gonna lie, watching some videos of that Odinworks, the 22, their 22 can, it really wasn't on my radar, but I'm like, man, to do even a precision 22 with that, or even a shorty, that
one step ahead of you, buddy.
Stupid fun.
I got a 1022 receiver. I got a stock. I got a trigger. I'm building one out right now.
Well, I know what people's thoughts are. We're engaging with. I'm gonna share this one about MK Machining. I think talk about that. So,
sure.
MK Machining has a bullpup frame that works on the Tika T3X action. This is somehow even worse. So I'm interested in seeing and using their. So the Tika is that bolt action I have, the T3 TAC one. So they have a bullpup frame. So I'm hoping to try that out soon. I think they said it would be a couple months till they have it on the market. But I think it'll be pretty cool to try out. Worst case, it sucks, but I don't know. It seems like it would be pretty cool to operate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how muscle memory is going to come into play, if it would be good or bad or not. I don't know. I'm curious to you guys' input.
I don't know. 076 says, I have the Octane 9 also, but I run it on my G19. Danielle says, anyone know if the STAC Deodun placard for ZZ Scorpion fits MPX mags, or is there a good chest rig option for MPX mags?
I would email them. They're going to tell you.
Yeah. There's a couple that make I believe I can verify it, but I think HRT Tactical makes a placard insert for SMG mags that are elastic, so they should be able to fit a good variety of mags. I don't know.
Dude, hold on. Just shoot the gun from inside its case. It's quieter and cheaper than it can. Just drill a small hole for a string to go to the trigger. Oh, okay. Thanks.
I wish we would have thought of that.
I wish I knew what YouTuber he was. It's got to be a good one.
California Conservative says, would the wheel allow Banks to win if he was the only name? Robert First says, y'all might like the 300 blackout bolt action video. Interesting. I think bolt action would definitely be quieter. He'd still lose.
Well, then you just like close it halfway through. Just like,
just kidding.
Just a joke. All right. Well, we want to.
We're coming up on the end of our. Yeah. So this Sunday, I'm working on the Mira Safety Tactical Air Purifying Respirator, and I have a couple of the attachments for it. So I have the regular head harness. I have the arc rail adapters for it. I really like the capabilities that it has. There's definitely some negatives to it, but I'm really excited about kind of getting into this world of more prepper focused respirators. And there's a couple that we're going to be looking at. So that one, the Ventus. The Ventus TR2. No, I got to get the Ops
Yeah,
Core Soder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then there's another company that I just found out about. They don't do the respirator, which is just one that covers your nose and mouth, but another company I found that does full-on gas mask. I don't think we're going to go into that because it's kind of comparing apples to oranges. So if you guys know of other companies that do respirators, or if you have heard of like some hack you could do with store-bought respirators, I'd be curious to check that out.
Cool. I have a bunch of stuff in the pipeline. You're going to see some stuff comparing some lights from Cloud. All that stuff's going to be coming in due time. Working on some super secret squirrel stuff. It's going to be releasing soon. So there will be a day one release that will coincide with their release date, which I'm going to be working diligently on. If that helps you at all to figure things out.
I know.
You do know.
I don't know what I could say.
Probably nothing.
I
But
didn't
then
sign anything.
Yeah, I'm also working a ton of IR illuminator stuff. I think it's going to be my last weekend with the EOTech clip-on NV LR. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of IR illuminators all side by side, and then getting as much footage as I can so we can use that as we go on. So maybe I'll sneak out some footage.
I'll try to. So another YouTuber says 3M respirators and printed adapters. I don't have a 3D printer, but I could probably find someone or online that is selling those.
I got some guys. They could make stuff for us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And same
Thanks,
with
guys.
P80 Ralph made a bunch of stuff for me too. We can always commission him too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it for us, though. Again, if you guys want to interact with us more after live chats, Discord is the place to go. There is a link that I put in the live chat here, and there's a bunch of channels over there. So there's the Medicate channel, Communicate, the Moving, Shooting, General Advice, our general chat room. Even have a swap meet over there. So the link is in the live chat comments. If you want to join, head on over there, have some fun. We can continue any conversation you guys might have after that. But anything else, Walsh?
Just to tell everyone to prep all the survival stuff. So when we bring Sean on, whenever he gets some free time, we can prep him with we can pepper him with all kinds of survival questions. And he's going to bring a wealth of knowledge in a totally different area that I think you guys are going to really be surprised on. I think we have a hard time stumping him, to be honest with you, when we really get into his specialty. So it's going to be really cool to have him on. So we're really looking forward to that. But that's all I got.
Cool. All right. Awesome, guys. So I guess one last thing, I haven't been following the comments over on Rumble, so I apologize. It's just difficult to deal with that. So
because Rumble sucks.
Rumble does suck, but really we could stream to 3 locations. So the only other one is like Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also sucks.
Yeah. So we'll probably keep doing Rumble. It's just kind of a pain until it either gets better with StreamYard or something else pops up. But besides that, we will see you guys next Thursday.
Later, everyone.